First of all, I got to ask you about Deshaun Watson. Obviously, you know him so well from your time there at Clemson, all the success you enjoyed. I'm just curious, your take. You know, he had a little adversity the week before last, and the way he responded to that adversity this week. All he did was throw 5 touchdowns, no picks, perfect passer rating, and a big win. Does anything he does anything surprise you anymore?
No. I mean, that's just who he is, man. I go back, all those people there's a lot of smart people that felt like he should be a 3rd-round pick or 2nd, 4th-round pick. He wasn't even the best quarterback in the ACC, and I just would scratch my head. I don't know how people can miss some of the intangibles that I think it takes to win. He's special. He's not 6'4". He doesn't look like maybe some guys look, but man, if you could cut that guy open, woo! His heart's 7 feet tall and 250 and runs 4.4, and he's just special, and he's a preparer, and that guy is the ultimate preparer. He's a gym rat. He does not get the credit. That was the thing I tried to tell everybody when he was coming out. You have no idea how focused this young person is. He graduated in 2.5 years. All right. You can watch all the tape you want. He beat them all, the best of the best. Oh, by the way, went down the field against Alabama with 2 minutes. Nobody does that to win a national championship. But it's his preparation, it's his focus. Graduated in 2.5 years. And he's just one of those guys, he's so busy being great, he doesn't get distracted. And he's an unbelievable teammate. High character, and just, and he has a skill set that's unique because he can make every throw, but sometimes he makes it look effortless. It's just, and he's savvy. It's like he's got eyes all around his head. He's great with his feet. He understands protections. He's just a great competitor. And listen, this is his 2nd year, for full time. His first year he won the job, then he got hurt after a few games, and last year he makes the Pro Bowl, and he's something, and he loves it. He loves to play, and the Texans have got better pieces around him now. They've got a little bit of a running game. They've gotten better up front, and then they've got more than just DeAndre outside. They've got a couple more guys that can take some pressure off of Nuke. So he's special. And so just his daily focus. And I think the great ones have that. Whether it's Tom Brady, who's 59 years old, and he still prepares like he's 22, and he's doing the same footwork drills, and he's passionate about game 6 in the middle of his 20th NFL season. There's something to be said about that preparation. And so for me, watching Deshaun may have made me a better coach. Certainly makes me a better coach when he's on the field, but he made me a better coach by watching him prepare, how detailed he was, and also watching his poise. Just incredibly poised regardless of the situation. He threw a pick 6. He threw a touchdown. Just unbelievably poised. And I think we can learn from being around people like that.
You talk about that toughness and that competitiveness. When you're going through the evaluation process, those two things in particular, how do you find that in when you're watching a high school kid or visiting with a high school kid? How do you identify whether or not they have that?
If you really study our program, we probably offer fewer guys than any other Power 5 program in the country. We're usually late to offer. Now, Deshaun was an early offer for me. We don't offer freshmen and sophomores unless it comes directly from me. But I need to know guys. I think especially at the quarterback position, you have to spend time with them. You've got to really study them. You got to watch the bad games. Don't just watch the highlight tape. For Deshaun, he started coming to camp 8th, 9th grade, and then you go watch him deal with what he's dealing with his mom. And he was so focused, and he calls me as a sophomore, and I love this kid. He was one of the, and he's like, Coach, I'm committing to Clemson. I'm like, Deshaun, that's like 2 years from now. No, I'm coming to Clemson. And but just focused. And the greatest players that I've had, that's the characteristic that they have all had: unbelievable focus.